So we asked them, please come, live like us, normal life. So we built them some mud house, which is a luxury to them. But they've been living in the forest, hunting and fishing. So after we call them and try to give them good news, then they need to have some food to eat. So we have to teach them how to grow agriculture because they know nothing about agriculture. So we are concentrating on teaching them agriculture, some basic beans, some vegetables. We only started recently, but we are beginning to have some result. In the last 10, 20 years, our church was involved in pygmy camp, but there was no progress. There was not a single deacon produced. Why? Because average Congolese regards them as a second-rate citizen, so to speak. Even pastors, their normal concept is they don't care whether they die or how well they live. Now we changed the plan. We have dispatched a dedicated pastor with his wife and children to reside right in the camp. It's very difficult, but we appreciate all these pastors to brave their courage. They live right in the camp with the pygmies. Now we are getting some result because pygmies, they never trusted outside people. Pygmies, they never trusted pastors because, they come and bring some gifts and they go. They know it. So pygmies, they pretend they become, Adventist, I believe Jesus, whoever. Then following day is back to normal. Now we are beginning to have some result. So our pastor's assignment this year is produce at least one deacon. Because one thing I have learned is we talked about this discipleship. We have to make local disciples. There is a limit. Me as a Korean, me as an outsider, there's so much I can do. From the time that I was going to build a church, because luckily somebody donated money, and get a pastor, my friend, and have a worship service, have a good life, to outside world, I am missionary. I'm doing God's work. But how many we can reach is quite questionable. When I first went to Congo and arrived in Butembo, I really thought I arrived at the end of the world. It's such a shocking experience that everything is new. And when you see everybody's black, children, adult, woman, man, and I cannot tell from one person to the other. Gradually, I can recognize their face. I can read whether they are happy or sorrow. And these days, I can even discern there's some beautiful lady's face too. This was a confession of Pastor P.D. Chan when he came. Everybody's so black and everybody's same. By the time he was leaving, he now barely starting to tell some people's eyes, they are paying attention. Some people looks handsome looking, some ladies very nice looking. So, these pygmies, we are ministering. By the way, I would like to sideline. Recently, I made my personal prejudice Falkenberg return, quote and unquote. We had this, I never knew, somebody told me, previous general conference, they could not come out, so they had to return. So I took photo of this area and my car coming out of the mud very successfully. I have Land Rover, 4-wheel drive, and I'm a good driver. Pastor P.D. Chan says, thank you. This was the first day. So Pastor Chan knows him very well. So he was going to send email with the photos. Yeah, and I went. Second